How do I get into the camper? God, there's nothing in there. Up is probably bonus, right? Do not feed wildlife. Don't do it. There it is, the bonus. Wow, I was thinking like, oh wow, we already got a lot of pages, and then, oops, there was a big scroll down.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Damn. Always gotta be dreaming for that Hollywood lifestyle.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Well, I guess it's good then that Rose didn't get with Rusty. The good thing is Max seems alright. Whoa! The visions.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Just like the page!
Anybody? Help me!
Wow.
Help me!
What came through here?
Can you hear me?
I mean, listen, Rusty, the page already said you were dying, so... Getting the bad ending, because I'm looking for thermoses.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Well... Yeah, I know someone who might have it. What came through here?
Hello? Back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help me.
Just like the page, Alan. Yeah, oh, never mind, he does not have time.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened.
I want to see his leg.
Just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
My gun now. Do we... Oh, I guess we didn't pick up the page he had. It's probably in the office.
Shh. Good boy.
Kind of weird to have a cage not have a top. Like, I guess the dog probably wouldn't jump it, but... Dogs sometimes can jump good. When they feel like it. Rusty's just like, Alan, what are you doing? I'm dying. Alan, please. Alan, I need help.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was
that
to
there
get the
before?
power running and the lights back on.
How did I miss that? They were like glowing. How did I miss that?
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear. suddenly afraid to die alone.
He's got Max with him. He's fine. Considering we're not in danger right now, I want to see if I can look at his messed up leg. Oh, good. You got help. Right, Alan? Oh, yep. That leg's pretty messed up. You got help, right? Just want to look at your leg. Writers. Am I right? Don't care about the common man. Wait. There might be bonus back here. There was. I almost missed it too. I was about to head back. Oh, so out of shape. I keep thinking I could, like, vault over things.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Well, that just seems like a general, like, tip of get into the light and you'll be okay. Really want to fill us up. Alright, was it 20? I definitely was at a large number.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker.
I'll take the
There
axe.
was no way to get the lights back on.
If only I didn't waste so much time. Rusty!
Rusty! The ground was covered with thorny patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Yeah, I'm kind of letting the, Oh, no. Like a wacky machete. Get rid of the ooze. I'd imagine it probably hurts me if I step on it. Probably not necessary to get rid of it at all. Your Rusty's okay, though?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Oh, Max is not technically dead, so that's
Please,
good.
don't feed the animals.
Fishing!
Is only permitted
For those
visitors.
who purchase a park
Fishing.
license. Obey!
The moderator's instructions.
Dude, shadow stepping.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never. Two bears and wolves never approach any other closer than
25 yards.
pets must be leashed.
The shadow stepping thing is kind of neat. You can, like, just barely catch up.
This includes even
Rocks.
you obey
Find along the river.
or even simple berries.
I keep forgetting to, mash it. That was a lot of, headshots. Let me just, refill. Oh, hello. Sick dodge. Sick dodge. I really am afraid to use the batteries when I probably should just do it. There's really no reason for me to be saving it like I am. Also, I figured since this was here, might as well kill those guys. Alright, well, Rusty's dead, but Max will save us at the end. Hey, it's that dog. Was it like a shadow monster? Is this like Lost? I'm safe in the light.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Oh, at least we got, like, past a maybe he's crazy bit pretty quickly. I kind of thought that would just last forever.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Well, that's sad. I only knew Rusty for a little bit, but he seemed alright. He took care of a dog. Give me some flare guns. Never mind, just batteries. Who puts these things here? Like, I'm still mashing the button. Like, I really want those revolver bullets, but for some reason, I can't pick them up. Can't wait to get my foot stuck in the bear trap. Stay on designated hiking path.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Moonshine Cave, I wonder if we will end up actually in there. I could. It's actually already open. A lot of folks. I guess I'll insert a battery. Give me a minute, guy. I'm not gonna insert a battery for one dude. Oh! Were you already, Didn't realize you were already out of shadow juice. I don't know. It seems like such a long path that my assumption would have been that maybe the bridge would be out. I need to go use the John for a minute. Sheriff's hat. If this bridge doesn't fall apart, then I'm gonna go into the cave. I'm gonna go in the cave. Also gonna kind of look at the woods a little bit. I think I can make that jump. Okay, let's go in the cave. It seems like a very involved cave, which has me a bit worried. Really tuckered out. just for super bonus. This cave was the site of frequent and lucrative bootlegger activity through the Prohibition, 1919 to 1933. It was mostly used for temporary storage of alcohol smuggling from Canada, but at times alcohol was also distilled on the premise. So it was all for a bonus shotgun. Well, bonus everything, really. Alright. That's what I get for going back and forth, is just one path obviously was going to be a dead end. It's just the way it was set up and how, like, very blatant it almost looked. I assumed maybe it would be like a, oh, I can take a shortcut through the spooky cave. It did not help that it was a very long road. Make sure I have my revolver out. I don't want to accidentally flare gun. Would have also been kind of helpful with the 3 men coming at me, but whatever. Come on, Alan. You really have to run out of juice so quickly? I'm glad we reached the checkpoint, so I don't have to worry about the cave again.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Rose seems fine. Overzealous fan, but come on, Al. You're a good-looking dude, right? You write books. Women love people who write. I kind of hate the noise that was happening there. I kind of hate woods when it comes to, like, finding collectibles, because it's like there's so much extra. Yeah, combat music's activating. Hello. I was just gonna read a sign, but ooh, kind of didn't have time to react to the charging. Is it the headpiece? Oh, you know what? My aim was poor. Felled by lightning in 1937, this exceptionally tall Rocky Mountain Douglas fir, I'm not going to read that, was over 200 years old. According to local legends, it stretched beyond the stars. After it fell, it was measured to be 66 meters tall, nearly a record length. I read that fast because I do not know if things are going to be chasing me still. This, like, spooky noise makes me think that they're gonna keep spawning. This is kind of what happened when we went to get that thermostat. Oh, hello everyone, the world is here. Whoa, hello, you snuck in. I think that killed both of them. I probably should give it to you. I'm pretty confident that the game is a little forgiving when it comes with your aim and the revolver, because a lot of shots that I feel like I completely missed that they said, like, you can have that one. Oh my god! I was looking behind me. Did you see, like, someone else died? Guess this is if you decided to try to book it because you think that the light's going to be safety. Another manuscript page.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason, packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo, things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
So, I mean, it sounds kind of like the guy that said he kidnapped... I can't call for help. Thermo. The guy who says he kidnapped Alice. Again, I'm assuming he does not actually have her. Because, like, full-on darkness seemed to take her. And I feel like full-on darkness would not call on the phone. Or if they would be like, I am the energy of all that is evil. She is mine forever, Alan. Something like that. And not just like, hey, I have your wife. You're gonna have to come and see me. Watch out for bears. God, is there gonna be a shadow bear? What is this? An unpleasant spot. Shadow bear, I found him. I kind of feel like I should have kept some flares. That is not somewhere for me to go. Whoop. Wow, you get real wombo combo quick. Yeah, I kind of wish I had my flare. I tried to escape. I was like, oh, I'll go back to the light, but it was so far away. It really seems like trying to run away is not a smart idea at all. Let's go more into the center where the encounter happens and not be in a weird corner. I guess the encounter didn't activate by like seeing the man just kind of scuttle. Wow, I wish I had that flare. Yes. I'm really not doing a good job of paying attention to the fact that I thought, okay. Yeah. Charger Man sucks. Because you have to, like, focus on him being behind you now. Okay. I'm just being silly. Get him! I don't know how effective that was at helping with the encounter. Oh, so I ended up backing myself into a terrible corner. Cinematic dodge. Hook it a little bit. cinematic. Mainly, what seems pretty... Oh, well, I used a lot of bullets. Oh, no. I should have used a shotgun. Let me go all the way back to the chest. That might be helpful. What probably was helpful there that I learned is, stay on designated hiking path. But, shooting the charge guy, even if he's not ready to be shot, which that was also probably why I lost a lot of bullets, because I was not really sure which ones were ready to be shot. I'm not really... I know they, like, have more darkness around them, but it's a lot to take in. Shooting the charge guys, though, even if they can't actually be damaged, it seems like it stops them from charging, which seems helpful. I'd imagine... I guess unless if you're supposed to run away, or like you can run away, that they would maybe give you more bullets. Through tree. Because you don't have any other way to defend yourself. What is that like? I guess that's just like a lens flare. Okay. I keep seeing that lens flare on the like behind me, and I assume that that means that a something's coming at me. I thought that giant log was a bear. The tree this ring was cut from started growing in 1846, the year the Oregon Treaty was signed. Other notable events marked on the ring. The Washington Territory was formed, the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Co., and the town itself. Washington was granted statehood, tree damage in the forest fire. The Bright Falls Mining Co. closes its doors after a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake. Mount St. Helens erupts. Tree fell by storm. Wait, when was the fire? 29? So I guess, is that when it got kind of weirdly colored? I don't know, like, how that works with the tree's growth, but, you know, tree history is cool with the rings. It's pretty neat. God, the lens flare, honestly, slurring my speech. Can't go that way. Unless I've solved the puzzle.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Okay, so immediately I'm the suspect. You can tell he's a bad agent because he hates coffee. The good agents are the ones that love the coffee. York. I heard a scary noise. It spooked me. Visitor Center. I think that was the like double bridge we were on. Where's the there's Moonshine Cave. So I think we should be pretty close. Couldn't make this gondola a little cuter. Like you're going to Lover's Peak, you want it to be like romantic. I'm gonna get like attacked by birds on this. The only other thing I can think of is people are just gonna start chucking weapons at me. Oh. I was waiting for the door to open automatically. Well, I'm pretty sure I can kill birds with the power of flashlight. Well, that was awkward.
on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Okay. I'm guessing it'll work like the flare gun does when it doesn't actually, like, explode.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
Let's move.
I
Okay.
lost my gun back there.
Oh,
Oh.
I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
I'll be honest, I did not recognize him. So I'm glad Alan told me. Alright, well, I really shouldn't worry too much about wasting ammo then when they just take everything from me. Where did my friend go?
Come on, Wake. You better keep up.
Ah! Okay, dude. I was waiting for you. I guess I can still do this to kind of stun him.
How's that, huh?
I was waiting for you. In doing so, I got axed in the head by, I don't know. I don't really know what they're throwing at me. I think it's like random things. Things that probably would have outright killed me, but we won't worry about that. Oh, yeah, when I have a friend with me, it's just like they casually just saunter over. I'm sure. Oh, okay, yeah, go after me. I also don't like how, I don't think we know his name. My friend here said that's how the story's written. Oh, Lord. Hey, a friend. Oh, okay. Was that really a cinematic dodge? Because it seemed like it was a little too soon. You know I'm going to explore, especially now that I don't have to worry about wasting any of my resources. Because I have a guy for that. Oh! I thought that was my guy. Don't point that gun at me.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No
Well,
time
like-
for back talk. Hold them off, damn it.
Alright, well I have like 1,000 flares, so... They don't seem to know I'm here? Oh, never mind. Yeah, back off! Like, if you're not gonna give me the gun, then the least...
That'll keep them off us.
The least you can do... Oh! Should have just kept the flare up.
Just a little longer. I almost got it.
If you're not gonna give me the gun, then make me do the
Move it or lose it.
pulling. Oh, and I can just drop it down. Neat. Oh, they don't want to come here. Because it's a checkpoint. They knew. They knew we reached the checkpoint.
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe.
What the fuck, dude? What is
Better
your
get ready.
deal?
They'll be on us soon.
Entering. Lover's Peak. Oh, it's a little heart. Ain't that just adorable? Okay, not like nothing else added to that map.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready.
How do you
We
know
fight
there's more?
them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. It's them.
I like that the game didn't really want me to be allowed to use the flare. Just place that down there. I was hitting the flare button for so long. I feel like it's not worth it to use the flare right now. Hey, friend with the, friend with the gun. You wanna try harder?
Damn it! Boy, this is a piece of cake, Wake.
Maybe I should be holding this more. Also, the range on the flare is not quite as strong as I would think, so... Considering this is the last stand, I probably should also use everything I have. I'm kind of assuming my friend can't die.
That's right.
Especially since they don't really seem to care about him. They really like coming after me.
I know this hurts.
Do you?
I already died. Stop moving. That's what I got for you. See? Nothing to it.
Yeah, great job, bro.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before.
Yeah, I did
You're a
too.
clever
You're not
writer.
special.
Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and I'll...
That was one hell of a punch. Oh, not so spicy now that you don't got a gun.
You're gonna give me the manuscript, or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here! He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Well, now it's gonna be a whole long path out of here. How many manuscripts do I have? I'd say a pretty decent chunk. Okay, I'm gonna try to hold off on using flare gun and flare.
On
She
more
hates
than
the
one
dark?
occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Yeah, I guess I'd be afraid of that. If it seems like a physical thing, then obviously it would be all-encompassing and probably suffocating. It didn't sound like the tree branch moving or branch, the log. That sounded like a ghoul growling. So, like, how far am I gonna have to go to get back to Barry? Well, don't think I can really do anything about the bear traps, but at least they're bright. Wondering what the, like, harder difficulty setting really has going for it. Obviously, you would probably take more damage, maybe less items. I don't really know if headshots are actually more effective. Kind of getting sick of trying to explore in the woods. On this whole, like, side area that seems to have nothing. I wonder if harder difficulty... Oh, I got really close to that. I wonder if harder difficulty would, not show you the bear traps like that. Because as it stands, they seem a little silly. Alright, well, that was a whole lot of nothing I went down there. I guess if I could probably back up into one if I'm not paying attention in combat. Especially because they don't show up unless if I'm have my light on them. What they don't know is I can just hug the other side of the cliff here to avoid them all. Wondering if enemies can trigger them. Bang! Good aim I had. I only did that because there was extra ammo. Probably was a mistake, but now I'm going this way. I've escaped bear traps. There were no enemies there. Like, we saw a shadow man. Did I end up going backwards? I don't think so, but... Hello? Oh, hello! All of you! Hello, my friends! Okay. Lost you in the bushes. Okay, I'm glad I had the foresight to just use the flare instead of the gun.
What the hell?
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about exploring. When, like, crazy clouds are happening, the like, hissing noise, that's, like, there's so much back there, too. I kind of don't really have the, Yep. don't really have the urge to explore. Wonder if I would have been able to get this in time, actually. He could have been. Could have taken him long enough.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Yeah, I didn't really need the whole manuscript for that. Just the title, Wake, Here's a Chainsaw, already makes me upset. Alright, hunting rifle. We'll save that for the chainsaw.